So, Karma, it's been a while since we've done any recordings.
Oh yeah, there's been a lot of water flowed on the bridge since then.
Okay. Just one thing I want to talk with you about today, because I've noticed there's an awful lot of people with rheumatoid arthritis. We spoke about arthritis before, but not about rheumatoid arthritis. There's lots of people suffering with what they call flare-ups now and again, excruciating pain.
Yeah.
It's said to be an autoimmune disease.
No, it isn't.
Okay, so can you perhaps tell us about what rheumatoid arthritis is all about?
Okay, essentially, there's no difference. You see, they're all these things, you know, rheumatism, arthritis, gout, osteoporosis, arteriosclerosis. There's a long list. They're all variations on the same theme. And the theme is, for some reason, the normal metabolic waste, that is the waste that your cells produce by normal respiration of metabolizing nutrients, the waste products, which would normally be removed from your body via your kidneys, via your large intestine, via your breath, via your sweat glands. For some reason, they're being retained in the body. They're not being ejected. And there are many, many ways in which the body will react to this and concentrate these poisonous waste. Now, they're poisonous to humans, but they're actually intended to be nutrients for microbes in the soil. So it's not a question of are they poisonous for everything? No, they're in the wrong place, they're poisonous, but in the right place, they're not. And the right place is outside of your body. Mm-hmm. The wrong place is inside. So stored metabolic wastes in the joints, it's called arthritis. In the muscles, it's called rheumatism. In the bones, it's called osteoporosis. In the lymph system, it's called gout. And lots of other things. But I say it's just variations on the same problem. So rheumatoid arthritis is arthritis plus rheumatism. So metabolic wastes are being stored in the joints and in the muscles. So what needs to be done, there's two things. One is to find out why these metabolic wastes are being stored instead of being ejected, sorry, as they're supposed to be. And then to do something which would bring about a normalization so that these wastes are ejected. And there are two things running in parallel here. The first is, in order for any of these problems to exist, there has to be present a chronic over-acidity. One of the best ways to correct chronic over-acidity, and it's very expensive, you know, it costs you at least 20 pence a month, is with the Himalaya Sole. And if you just click on this link, or this link if it's running that way, you can download a free introduction how to make your own Himalaya Sole so that you can neutralize this over-acidity. The other thing, which is very, very prevalent, is that because of the nature of the way in which we process drinking water, it is essentially dead. Drinking water, the water out of your tap, may be chemically 98% water, but in its informational structure, it's usually not more than 4% water, and the rest is energetic junk. It's electrosmog from cables which are laid in the same channels as the water pipes. It's geopathic stress, water pipes which are laid without reference to geological structures. It's pressure and turbulence in the pipework, which because of the way in which we make straight pipes instead of natural curved pipes. And all sorts of other emotional, informational junk. It can even be sewage information, where the freshwater pipes are laid too close to the sewage pipes. It's, all these problems. The water picks up any energy, any information with which it comes into contact. That's one of the natural properties of water. And then if the water that you're drinking is in this state, then it can't function as water. Your blood is 93% water. And if only 4% of that water is actually usable water, then your blood is not going to function. That one of its functions is to transport metabolic wastes from your cells to your discharge organs. If that doesn't happen, you get ill. So in fact, the only way I know of, to be perfectly honest, of removing this informational junk from your body water so that your blood then works and the metabolic waste will then be picked up and ejected from the body, is by wearing a Harmony Evolution or a Harmony pendant. And as you can see on the website, the whole section on arthritis and etc., exactly how it does this. And it's not an invasive technology at all. It's a completely passive. Mm-hmm. That is, it can't add anything, it can't remove anything. All it does is to correct what's already present back into optimal function. What the Harmony Evolution or Harmony Pendant will do is to, amongst other very nice things, correct the informational structure of your body's water, so that then your blood, instead of being 4% useful, becomes 100% useful. And the effect of that is that not only are fresh metabolic wastes properly transported to your kidneys, to your large intestine or whatever, but also those that have been stored in your joints, in your muscles, your blood will naturally pick them up and bring those to the discharge organs as well. And the experience is, with the Harmony technology alone, we have a 95% amelioration rate. That is, what happens is that within 6 weeks, most people are pain-free, some a lot quicker. And because what we're doing is we're enabling a natural process which has been prevented by whatever, then your body will naturally repair the damaged parts. So once the urea crystals have been removed from your joints and from your muscles, your body's natural repair processes will repair the damage. Often 100%, but that's something we can't guarantee, of course. But you will get a very high level of repair over, shall we say, 18 months perhaps. But the first step is to get rid of the stored toxic wastes. And that's what happens.
So what you're saying is, with the Harmony technology pendant or
Evolution,
the Evolution thin film technology, is that this is going to bring about a cleansing of the blood. Is that correct? So the blood cells are no longer stuck together, so they can get into the smaller capillaries?
Yeah, I mean, we've even got photos of this from I can't think of the English word now, a therapist in Berlin. I'll lend them to you. And it shows you the difference between the way blood was before the Harmony technology and afterwards. But that isn't actually the main thing. It's extremely useful, but it's the quality of the water itself. In its highly disturbed state, which one of the expressions of that is the red blood cells all clumped together. The water won't transport these metabolic wastes, or it will transport them for a short distance, but not transport them to the discharge organs. And by removing the informational junk from the body water, then the water itself becomes vital crystal water and will naturally pick up these metabolic wastes and bring them to your kidneys, sweat glands, large intestine, lungs, and your body will just get rid of them, put them out there where they're needed.
Those that have already been using the technology for this purpose,
yeah.
Do you know what the feedback is and how long it's taken them, or whether or not they've been able to drop all their pharmaceuticals straight away, or is there any knowledge there?
The experience over, what have we got, 12 years now, is that people will be pain-free within 6 weeks. That's with arthritis. Osteoporosis will take a little bit longer, but not much longer. And the effectivity that we get just from using the harmless technology is 95%. The other 5% is where the chronic overacidity is so extreme that we've got to directly tackle that by changing the diet.
Okay.
But we're using the two, usually we'll get 100%.
I know you're pushed for time, so to say thanks for that. And anyone wanting any more information can contact us.
Yeah.
And we'll go from there.
Yeah, you're the man on the spot. You do it.
Yeah. So you can do a personal consultation through the website.
Yeah. There's no problem there. But when you're on the website, there is a mini website within the main website just dealing with this problem because it is so widespread, and we discovered, well, almost by chance, that the harmony technology is so effective in ameliorating it.
Sure.
So, not that the technology does it. What actually happens is that the technology enables the natural process through which your body itself does it.
Sure.
So we're not adding anything, we're not removing anything, we're just enabling your body, we're enabling you to do it yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Karma.
Thank you.